All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to KCWLP Pendleton 104.1 FM. Just getting a little setup going here. But we're live here in Crane, Oregon. So, excuse me there. But again, thank you all for tuning in to KCWLP Pendleton 104.1 FM. This is Wyatona come to you live, like I said, in Crane, Oregon. It's just me today, just me this weekend, actually. I anticipate a little bit of help, but things come up, so it's no biggie. Just going to get it done the best way I can for you guys. So, again, it's the anticipated rematch between the Crane Mustangs as the home team and then our Nixyaawii Golden Eagles. I apologize if the music is loud. I'm right here next to the speaker, and not much I can do too much about it. So, but again, so we got the Crane Mustangs as your home team, and then your Golden Eagles as the visiting team. And I believe they only brought so many of the girls out this weekend, so I'm not sure who's all. Didn't really get to pay attention to who's all here and who's all not. But get a good look at our girls warming up over here. For those who missed out on last night, the girls and boys both won. I have to pull up the scores again because I forgot what exactly they were. So bear with me. But again, thank you all for tuning in to KCWLP Pendleton 104.1 FM. Shout out to Anson at the station there, making sure we're all good to go. Let me see. So the boys won 88-20 and the girls won 60-25. So not very close games at all, but it is what it is. So let me make sure my sound is on because we had issues with that last time. And you guys might notice my voice sounds a little bit different. I kind of got a little bit of a congestion going on, so I'm trying to fight that off, but at the same time, make sure you guys are able to tune into the stream. All right, yeah, so I made sure our sound is good, and I think we are golden. No pun intended as saying golden, you know, being the Golden Eagles. So for those who don't remember, the Crane Mustangs did defeat the Golden Eagles on December 8th. It was 54-38. So it's only a 16-point ball game. And then Crane went and lost to Damascus Christian. And then the Golden Eagles went to beat Damascus Christian. So, you know, it's kind of anybody's game. Okay, I was trying to look for where the flag's going to be. It looks like it's going to be right here. But then again, you know, like I said last night, you know, a lot of our girls got to get some playing time in. It was not close by any means, but the bench got to see some playing time, which is, you know, good for the exposure. We mentioned last night that a lot of our seniors, you know, the four seniors that start, Sistine, Sistine, Kyella, Sophie, and Marseilles. And then I believe. Let me look at the list again, make sure I know who all the seniors are because spacing out. So Grace Moses is a senior, Diamond Green's a senior, Mercedes Hart's a senior, Kyla Picard's a senior, Layla So Happy is a senior, Elena Beavis is a senior, Sistine Moses, and Sophie Bronson are seniors. So all that's going to be left after this year would be Lillian Watchman, Leanna Stewart, Ella Stewart, and Nevaeh Moore. Again, I'm right here next to the speaker, so you guys are going to have to deal with it.
Featuring the Golden Eagles from Nixyaawii.
Nixyaawii. I'll take it. So again, get a good look at our girls over here. So that's our Golden Eagles, and then we got the Mustangs over here. So I got the flag coming down here in a sec.
At this time, we'd like to ask you to please all stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So be just a second here for the national anthem to take place. All right. So, and a lot of you guys might notice I have a higher up angle than we usually have. We're actually up in the upper level here, just for the media. So special rights.
Thank you.
So
And now
boots,
let's
that's
meet
what you
the
get for
starting
skipping
lineup
out. Nice.
for tonight's girls varsity basketball game.
So
First
starting
from
lineup.
Nixyaawii,
So for Nixyaawii, as usual here.
a 5'6" senior, number
Jeez,
15,
they got their
Mercedes Hart.
height on there. So 5'6" senior,
A
Mercedes
5'5"
Hart, bug.
senior, number 20, Kiela Pickard.
Jeez, Kiela Pickard.
A 5'6"
Kiela Picard.
senior, number 23, Sistine Moses.
Sistine Moses, another senior.
A 5'4" senior, number 24, Sophie
Another
Bronson.
senior, number 24, Sophie Bronson, the general.
And a 5'9" junior, number 32, Ella Stewart.
And number 32, Ella Stewart, the junior amongst the
The
seniors.
Golden Eagles are coached by Aaron Noisy, assisted by Ryan Sam and Sam McLeod.
And for those who don't know, Ryan Sams is actually not here this weekend. So it's just going to be Coach Aaron and Coach Sam.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Crane Mustangs.
So starting lineup for the Crane
Junior,
Mustangs.
number 23, Josie Taylor.
A junior number 23, that is Josie Taylor.
A junior, number 21, Courtney.
Junior number 21, Courtney Doman. Courtney Doman gave us quite a few issues the last game.
14, Alexia
Another a senior number 14, Alexia Ballard.
A senior, number 13.
Senior number 13, Taylor Joyce. And again, a lot of these seniors are snipers. They shoot from the three-point pretty often. So the last senior here is number 10, Leslie Doman. I apologize if I'm being drowned out by the sound system here. It's just I'm right next to the microphones. So, but again, it's the Golden Eagles live here in Crane. So I'll do my best to run the show by myself tonight. Got some hype music though, let me tell you what. Ella Stewart obviously going to be the one to jump for the Golden Eagles tonight. Again, thank you all for tuning in to KCW LP Pendleton 104.1 FM. It sounds like it's the cool background music for me to talk to. But again, just Wyatona here tonight, running the show, making sure things go good. So thank you all for tuning in. I know this is a highly anticipated matchup between Crane. Our girls have been looking forward to it. Everybody's been looking forward to it. So jump ball, tip goes to the Golden Eagles. Mercedes gets the tip. And over and back right off the bat. So it's going to go to Crane. So it's a quick turnover there. So ball moving right now. Doman with the ball. Passes to her sister, Doman over there. Up to number 23. No good for the shot. Josie Taylor. Rebounded by the Golden Eagles. Mercedes drives the ball up. Gives it up to Sophie. Sophie to Kiela. Kiela back to Sophie. Bronson making a call for a play here. Gets it down to Sistine. Sistine, they're going to call the travel. Took 2 steps, but they're going to call the travel. So just get back on defense. I know that the refs kind of gave them an issue during their last game. And again, you know, Crane's just a top-tier team. They are ranked number 2 in OSA. Number 1 or 2, I don't remember for sure. But the only loss the Golden Eagles have this year is to Crane. Only loss Crane has this year is to Damascus. And only loss Damascus has this year is to Nixyaawii. So you got a little triangle going on. So 2 points, no good. Offensive rebound, puts it in for 2. That is Leslie Doman for 2. Bronson running the ball down for the Golden Eagles. She's going to stop, give it over to Kiela. Kiela to Sistine. Sistine with the ball. She's going to pass it back to Hart. Mercedes, she's going to drive it in. No, she's not. She's going to stop it, get over to Bronson for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. This is Doman right here with the ball. They're going to call a travel there, too. So, who's the home team? Because there's a lot of travel going on. Ace. Yeah, it was a long drive here, man, but happy to be here for you guys. Make sure you guys are able to tune it in. Rode down with my Grandpa Leo. Oh, almost got a steal. Picard loses it, so yep, it's going to be a steal. 2 points, no good. Put back by number 14. That's good to go. Alexa Ballard. Bronson bringing the ball up, 4-0 now. 2 minutes about gone in the game. Hart over to Picard. Picard to Moses. Moses waits it out, gets it to Hart. Hart stops, gives it to Stewart. Stewart loses the ball. Fast break by the Mustangs. No good. Rebounded by Moses. Moses up to Picard. Picard one-on-one. She's going to drive it in. Nope. Passes it to the defense. So Golden Eagles are on the full court now. So it's Courtney and Leslie Doman are the sisters here. I'm trying to remember which one is which. So Courtney is number 21. Leslie's number 10. Sophie on the defense. Gets it over to Doman, over to Ballard. Ballard for 3. No good. Rebounded by So foul was called, number 13. Taylor Joyce, her first team. Picard into Bronson. Bronson to take the ball down for the Golden Eagles. Passes it to Hart. Hart gets a screen by Stewart. Pick and roll. Stewart gets it for 2. No. Rebounded by the Mustangs. So that's the thing about the Mustangs transition. You got to go. You have to get back because they're going to fast break it every time. You know, we watched, we replayed the game last night. I was sitting there just kind of watching, checking it out. And, yeah, Crane, once Nixyaawii misses a ball, someone's running back on offense. So we got to make sure they run back on defense, too. So the foul is called on Mercedes, her first. This is Alexia Ballard at the line. Made her first. Misses the second. Offensive rebound. So rebounding already is kind of a struggle for the Golden Eagles. Courtney Doman over to Sistine. So Moses gets the steal. She slows it down here. Gives it up to Hart. Hart down to Stewart. Stewart got blocked from the catch there, so it's stolen by the Mustangs again. 5-0, 4:45 left in the first. So they're going to call a play here, getting double team. Golden Eagles are in the zone. Somebody's open, wide open in the paint. Timeout taken by Nixyaawii. So a rough start for the Golden Eagles. 7-0 real quick, 4:27. 4:27 left in the first quarter. Again, it's a even foul count right now, 1-1. And 7-0. Crane up by 7. So Golden Eagles struggling so far. They're playing his own defense, but they're left a girl open right there underneath the hoop. But both teams are offensively struggling so far. It's just that one's taking advantage of another. Again, thank you all for tuning in to KCWLP Pendleton 104.1 FM. Just Waiatona here tonight. The timeout called by the Golden Eagles. Again, 7-0. So going to be inbounded down the other end of the court here. Picard into Bronson. Bronson's going to bring it up. And I noticed that Crane, I've heard that Crane watches the videos to know what the plays are going to be. Another pick and roll. Stewart for 2. First points on the board by Ella Stewart. A 3-point shot is no good. Offensive rebound. Gets the ball out. Misses it. Rebounded by Bronson. Bronson's going to get the ball down to Sistine. Down to Hart for that fry bread and jam. Yep. Quick 2 points there. Or quick 4 points off the timeout. So, and it looks like they switched to man defense now. So foul on Hart. It's going to be her second And one. Hart went down pretty good. So let's see. I think that's Leslie Doman at the line there. So substitution. Layla So Happy checking in. Again, Hart with her second foul right off the bat. Just over halfway through the first quarter. Free throws no good. So Crane's struggling with their free throw tonight. They made 1 out of 3 so far. Picard's in run point. She's going to get up to So Happy. So Happy down to Stewart. No. Intercepted. Crane down real quick. Gets blocked by Picard. Picard said, not in my longhouse. Again, great showing by both. You know, all of our girls last night, they all got to get some good playing time. So Crane on the ball right now. It's zone defense again. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart's going to pass it to Bronson. Bronson's going to run it up. 3:10 left in the first. Picard to Moses. Moses is going to give it to Bronson. You can hear Coach Noisy saying, don't force it. So Moses gets it down to Stewart for another pick and roll. No good, but she gets fouled going to the line for 2. So foul's called number 13 for the Mustangs. That is Taylor Joyce, or 23, excuse me. That is Josie Taylor. So 2 and 2 for foul calls so far. Stewart at the line makes her first. Grace Moses checks in for the Golden Eagles. And I missed the substitution for the Crane. Stewart, good for only 1 at the line there. So 5-9, just under 3 minutes left of the first. Ball movement so far. Got to be smart. So Happy gets the steal. Stops it, gives it to Bronson. They're going to slow it down. You know, we learned that the slow offense is what executes the best. So Moses stops her dribble, gets it in. No, she doesn't. She gets it passed right to the Mustangs there. Great look for 2. That is Courtney Doman. So 11-5, 6-point game, 2:20 left in the first. Bronson with the ball. She's going to bring it up, call for a play, passes to Picard. She stops her dribble very quickly. That's what I kind of worry about here. So Stewart with the screen, passes to Moses. Moses to Bronson for 2. Good to go. So Picard with her first points for tonight. 3-point attempt, no good. Man, they're struggling on the threes tonight, and that's a good thing. But, you know, it's only the first quarter, and they can warm up any second, so Golden Eagles need to be prepared for that. Bronson passes over to Picard. Picard over back to Bronson. Bronson's going to drive it in. No, she doesn't. Pulls it back out, stops her dribble, gives it to Stewart. Stewart back to Bronson. Gets a screen. Bronson for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. 1:30 left in the first. 4-point ball game. Doman for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, goes in for 2. Taylor Joyce. 13-7, 1:15 left. So offensive rebounds, they're doing just fine on that. Picard for 3, no good. Defensive rebound, and they're hustling right back. But Sophie's right there back waiting too. Stops her dribble, gives it out to Doman for 3. Doman. Long house shot there is no good. Gives the other Doman sister here, and she's wide open at the 3. She misses it though. Offensive rebound again. So leaving them open for the 3-point. Clearly, I mean, I know they're struggling, but come on. Kyla gets the rebound. She's going to take it up now. She's met up by Leslie Doman. Gives it over to So Happy. So Happy guarded by Taylor Joyce. Moses with the ball, passes over to Picard. 30 seconds left in the first. Picard is going to drive it down for 2. No good, no call. Doman taking the ball down for the Mustangs. Gets it over to her sister, over to Taylor Joyce for the 2. No good. Offensive rebound, puts it back up. No good. Rebounded by So Happy to Picard. Picard's going to drive it down. And call it travel. So Number 31, Riley Wilkinson in for the Mustangs, and number 22, Elena Beavis in for the Golden Eagles. Almost said the Beagles. That would have been bad. All right, so Doman with the ball. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good to go. Well, if they're going to leave them open for the 3, why not take it? It's going to happen all night if they don't make adjustments. So 16-7, 9-point ball game so far. Still achievable. And Mercedes Hart had to step out. You know, they pulled her out because she had 2 quick fouls. So Golden Eagles now, like I said, it's 16-7. They're not adjusting to the quick turnarounds that the Mustangs are doing. Once the Golden Eagles miss a shot, then they hustle back for the offense right off the bat. So yeah, so you know, the Golden Eagles have some adjustments to be made. Ryan Sam's not here tonight, so Coach Aaron and Coach Sam have to be on it tonight. Make sure that they're helping to make the adjustments. And you know, oftentimes we see Ryan kind of take charge in the coaching setups, but at the same time, all that means is that the Golden Eagles need to.
Brought to my attention that yesterday, J.W. Rose turned 50 years old. So, happy birthday,
So
J.W.
somebody's birthday was yesterday. Speaking of birthdays, I'm going to give a shout out to my grandpa Leo Stewart. Turned 21 again on January 4th. So happy birthday shout out to him, and my Aunt Julie Stewart as well. And anybody else that's had birthdays recently, happy birthday shout out to you. So Doman with the 3, no good. Rebounded Stewart. Stewart to Picard. Picard to Moses. Moses faked her out in the shot. Good to go. Sistine Moses for 2. So Golden Eagles back on the defense. They're playing man defense again. They ran the zone and they found out what happens there. They need to stay on top of the Mustangs. Stewart with the steal on the fast break. Stewart's going to take it all the way for 2. No good. Oh, it was a great steal and a great take. Just couldn't finish. Doman comes back. That's Doman right there. Passes to the other Doman for 3 and does what they do. And they shot a 3. Left them wide open. Yep, mess around and find out. They're going to keep doing that every time. They're going to give them that space. They learned the hard way last time that Crane's 3-point shooters. Stewart with the ball now. Drives past the defense, gets fouled on the shot. She'll be going back to the line. A great hustle on the play there to draw the foul. I'm sure she was trying to draw the foul that last possession too, but you know, they're only going to call it so many times. So Stewart at the line now for 2. Makes her first. Bronson in the game for Picard. So currently we got Bronson, So Happy, Stewart, Beavis, and Sistine Moses. Stewart is good for 1. So she's 2 for 4 right now at the free throw line. Free throws are hurting the Golden Eagles, but they're also hurting the Mustangs. So another thing that's hurting the Golden Eagles is the perimeter defense. They're not protecting that 3. Traveling called. 19-10, 6:28 left in the second. Moving the ball around, Moses with it, gives it over to So Happy. So Happy is going to drive it around, give it to Beavis. Beavis is going to travel. Another substitution. Picard comes back in for Beavis. Not sure what this ref was taking his time for, but Doman taking the ball down. Turnover. Bronson gets the ball in the off bounds. She's going to take it down for the Golden Eagles, met by Doman. Bronson gives it to Stewart. Stewart for 2. Again, no good. Offensive rebound this time. Bronson was trying to take the 3, gives it to Moses. Moses is going to drive it. She loses it, but gets it out to Bronson. Bronson, they're not making a play. They're moving the ball around as much as they're able to do. Stewart gets double, triple team, whatever it was, and they're going to call a foul on So Happy. Looks like Taylor Joyce has come back in for the Mustangs. So it's Mustang ball here on the sideline over there. They're going to bring it forward. Doman over to Joyce. Joyce over to Leslie Doman for 3. No good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart gets it to Bronson. Bronson's going to take the ball down. Gives it over to Picard. Picard's got the ball. Gets it into Stewart. Stewart to Moses. Moses for 3. Good to go. Brings us within 6. Again, the Golden Eagles have to protect that perimeter. Doman was open for the 3, drives it in, gets it out to the other corner. They're going to drive and kick every time. Doman on the rebound. Courtney Doman for 2. Bring it up to an 8-point game. Bronson up to Picard. Picard's going to drive it in. A lot of contact, no call. They got to recognize they're not going to make those calls every time. Stewart with the block. Gets the rebound, gets it to Bronson. Great defense there on that end. They're going to get back on offense. Hopefully they can execute something. Bronson with the ball. She's going to kind of wait for something. Screen by Stewart, no good there. Off to Moses. Moses is going to dribble it out. Gets it out to So Happy. So Happy dribbles it by, gets it over to Bronson for 3. Way off. Out of bounds, and it's going to go Mustangs ball. Mercedes Hart checking back into the game. So Happy checking out. Doman just reached up and got that. Got that ball just like, well, got that net like it was nothing. So Courtney Doman bringing the ball down, passes it over to number 12, Ava Bowen. Travel call. Excuse me. So it's going to be Picard inbounding to Bronson here on the sideline. Just under 4 minutes left of the first half. 21-13. Picard's going to drive it. Nope, she doesn't. Gets it to Hart. Hart over to Bronson. Bronson back to Hart. Hart. Okay, I'm not sure what the play there is they're running here. Moses open for 3. No, she's not. She's going to drive it in anyway for 2. Gets fouled on the shot. So foul is called number 13, Taylor Joyce. It's her second. Moses will be at the line for 2. Free throws are already kind of hurting the Golden Eagles, so hopefully Sistine's able to capitalize here. Good for the first. Grace checks in for Ella. Yeah, that's Ella's first time stepping out tonight. Get her a good break and get her back in for the defense there. She misses the second, but out of bounds. So 21-14. It is. It's still, like I said, achievable. It's still early in the game, so hopefully the Golden Eagles don't give up any more 3-point attempts and no more fouls. I'm sure the fouls are going to come regardless, but. So they saved the ball. Good hustle on their end there. Calling an over-the-back foul there, so it's going to be Golden Eagle ball. So foul over the back was called on Ava Bowen. She's a freshman. I believe she's the only freshman on the team. Picard into Bronson. Bronson taking the ball forward for the Golden Eagles. Pass fake to Hart. Gives it over to Picard, though. Travel. Coach Noisy is trying to tell him to slow it down and take it easy because they're going to call travels all night. As much travel has been called, we could go back to Pendleton. Jeez. Timeout taken by the Mustangs. 3 minutes left, or 2:58. It's 21-14. It's only a 30-second timeout. So, again, Golden Eagles struggling there on the offense and on the defense. Getting out-rebounded for sure. Getting out-rebounded, and again, like I said, the transition defense is not going too well. They again, I watched the stream from last time we faced Crane back home at Nixyaawii. Crane did that. As soon as Nixyaawii missed, one ran back on the offense right off the bat for the cherry pick. So, yep, them dang berry pickers. Jeez. So inbound, man to man. Courtney with the ball now. Pick and roll is no good. I don't know if that could have been called a travel, but I'll take what we can get. So Bronson got the save, but Moses with the ball now. Moses running the post here. Hart is going to get it over to Picard. Picard to Moses. Moses almost lost it. She keeps it, stops her dribble immediately. That's the thing about the Golden Eagles right now is they stop their dribble very quick. The quicker you stop your dribble, the quicker you lose the possession. Mercedes passes it right to a Mustang. And again, right immediately, no good. Jump ball. And I believe possession goes to Golden Eagles. The ball started with Crane, so jump ball goes to the Golden Eagles. Stewart checks back in for Moses. That's Grace Moses. So our starters are in the game right now. Bronson, Picard, Stewart, Hart, and Moses, Sistine. Sistine takes it down for two, gets it to go. Moses with 8. That's half the team's points currently. Open at the 3 ball, no good, rebounded by Hart. So it's a 5-point game. 1:45 left in the first half. Bronson gets it up to Moses. Moses is going to drive it in for 2. Ooh. On the shot, so Moses going back to the line. Sistine's really stepping it up tonight, man. I know she admitted she had an off night the other night, even though the Golden Eagles won. But, yeah. So Moses gets the first to go. So Taylor Joyce back into the game for the Mustangs. Sistine's at the line. She made her first. Let's see if she can hit her second. And good. So Moses up to 10 points currently. 18-21. Mustangs with a 3-point lead. Golden Eagles are doing well on the perimeter of this second quarter. Guarding the perimeter, that is. Stolen by the Golden Eagles. Stewart to Bronson. You know, patient offense is kind of the key here. Sistine's been drawing some fouls. Stewart drew some fouls. So Bronson gets trapped there in the corner. Gets it to Hart, but gets it stolen by the Mustangs. So could have waited a little bit for Hart to get a little closer. So foul's called on Stewart. Be her first. And then Taylor Joyce at the line for 2. 1:03 left in the first half. 22-18. So now number 12, Ava Bowen. Again, she's the freshman on the team. So Joyce at the line for one more. Gets them both to go this time after struggling. So Bronson with the ball. 1 minute left in the first half. To Picard. Picard to Moses. Moses takes a deep 3. Goes. Sistine is carrying the team tonight, I should say, on the offensive end. On defense, Golden Eagles are doing great. Again, holding off. Bronson with the steal on the fast break. She's going to take it down for a 2. Good to go. Tied ball game. It's all tied up at 23 with only 30 seconds left. Oh, they're going to call a foul. It's going to send him to the line for a bonus, I believe. So the foul's on Hart, and that's going to be her third. Hart needs to be careful on those fouls because we need her desperately tonight. I'll lie, that's going to be 6, so it's not going to be bonus. But 23-23 with 22.2 left in the first half. Golden Eagles are looking strong. So is Crane, not taken away from either team. This is, like I said, a highly anticipated matchup tonight. Crane, that's Doman for 2. Out of bounds stays Golden Eagles. 25-23, 8.6 left in the first half. Oh, excuse me. Picard from deep, no good. So that's your first half. Great half there. I mean, both teams struggled on the same ends there. But it's a good start. Like I said, they had a long day on the road. It was definitely a long drive. Like I said, I was just a passenger. I rode down with my Grandpa Leo to be here to give this to you guys tonight. So I just want to go over some quick stats real quick. So 25-23 to end the first half. The Golden Eagles down just by 2. So Hart has 2 points. Sistine Moses with 13 points. Bronson with 4. Stewart with 4. Giving us that total of 23. So great first half for the Golden Eagles and for the Mustangs. Again, it's just a matter of can they continue that run in the second half. And so far, I can't take away from either team. They're both looking great, and it's going to be a tough game. Again, this is a highly anticipated rematch between the Crane Mustangs and the Nixyaawii Golden Eagles. So thank you for tuning in to KCWLP Pendleton 104.1 FM. This is Wyatona, live to you here in Crane, Oregon, at Crane Union High School, home of the Mustangs. And Nixyaawii Golden Eagles visiting team. They're doing well so far. They could be doing a little bit better, but we'll see how they go in the second half, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime, just about 2 minutes left with the halftime break here. So Golden Eagles 23, Mustangs 25. Close game so far. Great showing, you know. Golden Eagles, Kyla, Ella, and Sistine all been trying to draw them fouls and hasn't been quite working. Mercedes is in foul trouble currently. She's got 3 fouls going into the half. And just an observation that I've noticed in this half is Golden Eagles are being out-rebounded and they're getting beat on the fast break. So hopefully the adjustments are going to be made. You know, so far though, you know, the Golden Eagles only down 2 points is a great, you know, great look. But again, thank you for tuning in to KCWLP Pendleton 104.1 FM. This is Waiatona live here in Crane, Oregon. And tomorrow we'll be down at Burns. And that's where, you know, I think a lot of us are staying the night. So, getting ready to start the second half. I believe the possession goes to the Mustangs. Again, Golden Eagles, they're on a 3-game, they're going to be going on a 3-game run. They played yesterday against Helix or Griswold. I'm not sure exactly what they want to go by. And then today here in Crane, then tomorrow in Burns. I apologize if I start kind of getting quiet, man. It's pretty hot up here. I kind of figured being higher up it'd be cooler, but no, it is hot. So, and for those who don't know, I'm quite a big dude, so that heat hits. A's. But no A's, because it's for reals, man. So, second half does start with the Mustangs. Doman with the ball, passes over to Doman. Yep, Sisters on the court, stolen by Mercedes. Gets it up to Picard. Picard to Hart. Hart stops her dribble, gets it over to Stewart. Stewart to Hart. Hart to Moses. Moses with the pump fake again, gets it blocked. And there, just as it always goes, that's the Mercedes move right there. The bug move where fast break, quick points on the lay-in. So 27-23 of the quick points for the Mustangs. Golden Eagles now on the offense. Moses with the ball. They're running a play, but I'm not sure exactly what's gonna be executed. And I'm sure they probably got some new plays because. So, yeah, bad pass there. Leaving somebody open at the 3. Nope, short. Rebounded by Picard. Picard up to Hart for 2. Oh, she lost the ball. So, you know, quick turnover there for the Golden Eagles to start the half. So 1 minute in, 27-23, Crane up by 4. Doman with the ball. She's going to pass it over to the corner where somebody's open for the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart gets it to Bronson. They're going to take it down. Gets it up to Moses. Moses with 13 points already just in the first half. Bronson for 2. Good to go. So the starters are going to be getting a good run tonight. They're in a zone defense, it looks like. Maybe a man. It looks like man. Or maybe zone. Somebody's open in the paint. No good. Offensive rebound, though. And a foul going to be called. And the camera angle wasn't great right there. So a foul was called on Sophie Bronson. That's going to be her first. Can't quite see what the number is on this one. I think it's 14. Misses her first, though. And a substitution in for the Mustangs, number 12, Ava Bowen. And she makes her second. 28-25, 3-point ball game. Bronson with the ball. Now she's going to take it forward for the Golden Eagles. Doman's going to get fouled on the shot there. So the foul was called on Kyla Picard. Will be her first. And this is Courtney Doman at the line. Miss is her first. So free throws is definitely a weak point tonight for both teams. Misses them both. Gets the offensive rebound. Puts it up for two. No good. Stewart gets the save on the rebound. Passes it away. 2 points good. Out-rebounded, outsmarted. The Golden Eagles are not communicating very well. Bronson to Moses. Moses wasn't sure what was going on there, yelling at each other. So again, apparent miscommunications. Hard pass by Picard. So again, another miscommunication by the Golden Eagles. They're going to have to figure that out now because if they don't knock it off now, they're going to fall far behind. So back on the defense, and looks like they're in zone again. And we've seen how zone worked out earlier. Well, they're in man. So quick two, airballed, rebounded by Bronson. Bronson up to Hart. Hart stops it because kind of got swarmed. Picard was wide open there in the other corner, but being swarmed again on the defense, they weren't able to see it. Moses with the ball now, gets it over to Picard. Picard's going to get it back to Moses for a two travel. So a substitution and a timeout. Man, oh man. So the Golden Eagles again miscommunicating on the court there. 25-30 though. Still close range game. Golden Eagles only fell by 16 last time we faced off with the Mustangs. And the Mustangs, I believe, are currently number one. Top three regardless though. Yep, Crane ranked number one, Nixyaawii ranked number 3. Both are 10-1. Only loss that Nixyaawii has is against Crane. Only loss Crane has is against Damascus, and only loss that Damascus has is against Nixyaawii. So 2 points is good to go. Beavis has checked in the game for Picard, it looks like. Bronson with the ball. Then she's not taking the screens like they're trying to give him. Sistine for 3 is no good. So an offensive or a defensive rebound or something, a rebound foul. So foul is called on Courtney Doman. It's going to stay with the Golden Eagles. Fortunately, they were going to lose the rebound there. So Bronson inbounds to Moses. They fall for that pump fake every time. And don't really blame him because Sistine really could pop him from out there. She was going to try to. And just because I said that, Bronson takes it from way out there, and it doesn't even get to the rim. 4:03 left in the third, 32-25. Golden Eagles down by 7. Still, again, an obtainable game. It's got to keep playing great, keep playing defense, and then execute the offense. But they've been having some miscommunications there between each other. So Golden Eagles on the defense now. Making some, the plays they're making. So there's a timeout before the shot. I realize there's a scoreboard right there too, so I think I'll go to that one. But again, offensive struggles are continuing for the Golden Eagles. They're trying to hang in there but as best they can, but with all that's going on, like I said, Crane ranked number 1. They have, I don't know, they know they're reading the plays of the Golden Eagles, and the Golden Eagles are not able to work around and figure out how to get around the defense. let alone stop the offense. Fortunately, though, for both teams, it's a low-scoring game. So inbounds. So they are in zone. Somebody open in the back there. Yeah, so the plays they're running and the way the Golden Eagles are on defense, they're going to leave somebody open 90% of the time. Yeah, there you go again. So hopefully Coach Noisy starts to realize what's going on and makes the adjustments necessary, because it's happened more often than not. It's a 10-point game now, 35-25. Long haul pass there and fast break for 2. Good to go. Golden Eagles down, but they're not out. They're doing what they can to stay in the game. Bronson, of course, stops the dribble, so it prevents anything from happening. And then Picard got distracted on the defense, or offense, I mean. So a full timeout. So just like that, quick run got them up by 14. And it ain't going to stop until they make adjustments. You know, the Golden Eagles, like I said, only fell by 16 last time. And the round is going. If they're going to keep playing the defense the way they're playing, it ain't going to change. They're going to keep getting outscored and out-rebounded on all ends. But they're hanging in there. They're, got to just make the adjustments necessary. So as always, thank you for tuning in to KCUW LP Pouncil 104.1 FM. Wyatona live here in Crane. Just me tonight running the show. We don't have anybody else available to help out tonight. Boots with the fur stayed back, and my other help, Kywin, ended up having to stay back too. So, but here we go, getting ready to come off the timeout. So substitutions were made. So happy Beavis and Moses are in. Then Picard and Bronson still in. .244 left in the third. It's a 14-point game, 39-25. So happy inbounds to Bronson. Bronson's going to take the ball forward for the Golden Eagles. Let's see if they made any adjustments on the offense. So Bronson stops her dribble very quickly still. So they're struggling. They're trying to figure out what to do. Moving around though. Crane just has that top-notch defense on them. Bronson needs to realize that there's teammates out there. Crazy shot, but and a defensive rebound by Crane. Back on the offense now. Golden Eagles no good. Foul on Beavis. Doman will be going to the line for 2. Substitutions coming in. Moses and Stewart checking in for Grace and Elena. So knocks it down. 40-25. It's a 15-point ball game. 2 minutes left in the third. Stewart down there in the corner. She's going to drive it in. Nope, gets it out to Bronson. Sets a screen. Bronson drives it in. Pick and roll. Stewart for 2. Good to go. The Golden Eagles on the defense. Have to stop those three-point attempts. Rebounded by Bronson. Slowing the offense down. Again, I apologize. I'm kind of getting a little short-winded here. It's pretty warm. I'm trying to maintain. But anyway, Golden Eagles moving the ball around. Bronson with the ball, calling for a screen. They read that, so gets it into Stewart. Stewart's going to figure out what to do. Gets it back out to Bronson. Bronson to Moses. Moses is going to pass it over to Picard. And they were ready for it. Gets it to Stewart. Stewart's going to get it out to Picard. Picard into Bronson, into Stewart. Stewart for 2. Good to go. 40-29, 11 points with a minute left in the third. Well, there we go. Left her open. No good. Offensive rebound. Blocked by him. So happy. Doman on the putback. And good to go. Moses for 2 and 1. So this is the offense we need. We just need better defense. That's all it is. So Leslie Doman and Alexia Ballard checks in. Moses is going to be at the line for the and 1 opportunity. Another substitution. Mercedes Hart checks in. Bronson steps out for the time being. Good to go for the end 1. Brings it back down. Clock's not running. The clock's not, there we go. It stopped running for a good 10 seconds. But I guess it's all right because we got the ball. Moses is going to stop her. She didn't travel. Her foot was on the ground. It stayed where it was at. Travel happy. Not us, but the refs. So 25 seconds left. Golden Eagles on the defense. Again, they're doing a good job so far on the perimeter. Oh my gosh, it was an all ball, but the other ref didn't see it that way. This guy has been whistle happy tonight. Hopefully he gets his participation award. Well, either way, Stewart's got 2 fouls and sending a Mustang to the line for 2. Misses her first. 16 seconds left in the third quarter here. If she makes this, it'll make it a 11-point game. No, she does. Rebounded by Hart. Hart running point here. Yeah, she gets across the half. Stops her dribble. Gets it to, oh my gosh. They called her on the line, but well. Yeah, this is getting to be pretty crazy, man. So just under 4 seconds left in the third. 10-point game, and the Mustangs with the ball. No good, so that's the end of their third. 42-32, 10-point ball game. So again, Golden Eagles just need to figure out how to adjust and how to figure it out and how to make a adjustment. Because yeah, it's interesting, man. Sorry, again, I'm a little bit quiet. I'm trying to stay trying to stay awake. Like I said, it's hot up in this little section here, and I apologize if you're being drowned out with music because I'm right next to the speaker, and that's just where we're put. But 42-32, again, Golden Eagles just being outscored on the, well, I guess not perimeter. There's only one perimeter shot in that last half there, or that last quarter. But their turnovers, that's what it is that's kind of hurting the Golden Eagles today is the turnovers. So this possession will start with the Golden Eagles. At least they're ready for defense, I guess. Bronson into Picard. Picard back to Bronson. Bronson's going to run a play here. Gets it to Moses. Moses is going to get it to Picard. Picard to Hart. Hart to Bronson. Bronson's going to probably re-look at this play. She gets it down to Picard. Picard down to Stewart. Stewart Stewart got tackled, but they're not going to call it. Yeah, so Stewart was pushed down, but they didn't make any call. She was double teamed. But God forbid them taking a third step. So anyway, missed shot, and they gave up the rebound again. No hustle on the rebounds. Absolutely none. And it's starting to get frustrating. They need to make that adjustment soon. It should have been made here during that little timeout. Doman open for 3, leaves the other Doman open for 2. Wow. They're going to call a foul on Stewart. Doman makes her first. And she makes her second. So 12-point game, 7-19. So Stewart got tackled down there, but heaven forbid that foul being called. But she barely tapped on to the Mustang, and they call a foul. So he's got to adjust, like I said, and make do, because it's going to happen. It's going to keep happening. I'm kind of worried for the boys' game, because the boys are a little more emotional than the girls are. So Hart gets it down to Stewart. Stewart drew the foul there on number 14. Alexia Ballard will be Golden Eagle ball on the baseline. Just under 7 minutes left, and it's 44-32, so it's a 12-point game. Hart with the ball. She gets back to Bronson. Bronson's going to get it to Stewart. Stewart gets it out to Moses. Moses is going to drive it in. Does so. No good, but she'll go to the line for 2. So tonight is just Moses' night. She's doing well on the offense. She's got 16 points currently, and if she makes both of these, she'll be up to 18 and bring us down again just to a 10-point game. First is in. Substitution. Josie Taylor in for the Mustangs. And I want to give a shout out to Crane as well. Great hospitality. Made sure that everything was all good here for me to get set up. Set me up here. Moses good for 2. You know, I forgot to mention that during all the timeouts that we had. But Crane, you know, really nice staff here. Like I said, help me make sure I was good. And traveling called. So it'll be Golden Eagle ball. 6:39 left in the game. 10-point game. Achievable. Just have to execute their offense. Perhaps get Moses in there for more fouls into the free throw line. Bronson stops her dribble again and leaves her vulnerable for a double team. Ella got the ball. Good for 2. Good move by Stewart. Brings it down to 8. 6:15 left in the ball game. Taylor with the ball. Oh, she passes down to Ballard. And a foul on Stewart. It's going to be her 4th. Yeah, heaven forbid you barely make contact. Ella was tackled earlier, so I believe this is Ballard at the line for 2. Makes her first. Substitution checking in. Moses. Grace Moses, that is. And we knew this was going to be a tough game for the Golden Eagles tonight. Lane violation. So 9-point game, 6 minutes left in the game. Grace Moses will be inbounding to Bronson. Bronson is going to run point and take the ball down. She's already calling for a play. This is the communication they need a long time ago. But she stops her dribble. That's what they need to work on, is continuing their dribble. Moses with the screen, Hart gets it to Bronson. Bronson is going to go get herself cornered in the corner there, or trapped in the corner. Screened by Moses. Great defense by the Mustangs. They're reading these plays. Timeout taken by the Golden Eagles. 5:43 left in the ball game. 45-36 right now. Golden Eagles down by 9. So, again, hopefully the adjustments are made. Stewart's out right now because of foul trouble. So hopefully they make those, like I said, make those adjustments, because it's crunch time now. Clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. Lunchtime, haze. But again, thank you for tuning in to KCW LP Pendleton 104.1 FM. Wyatona live here in Crane, bringing you the broadcast. The Golden Eagles as the visiting team against the Mustangs, the Crane Mustangs. And again, I want to give a shout out to the Crane staff for making sure that I'm taken care of and I have what I need. I got here and I, just did my usual, asked them where they want me to be, and they said, you can be right up here if you want. And I'm up on the platform above the bench. So it's pretty cool, man. I wish Nixyaawii would get something like this, because this is cool. But it's not cool, though, because it's hot. So it'll be Golden Eagle ball on the sideline here. 5:43 left in the ball game. It's going to be Bronson to inbound the ball. Can we get a delayed game for Crane? Please. The kids are getting in the way down there, preventing the inbound from happening. So Picard down to Moses. Moses to Hart. Hart with the ball now. She's going to look for someone to pass to. Gets it to Kyella. Kyella is going to get a screen by Moses. Kyella up to Hart. Hart fakes the pass, gets it down, stops her dribble, gets it up to Sistine. Sistine was getting ready to pop that, but she stops. She's going to dribble it around, gets it up to Picard. Now Picard's going to run the point. Nope, she gives it over to Hart. Hart's going to get a screen by Moses. Hart with the ball. Yeah, man, if Hart could shoot the ball, that would make a ton of a difference for the Golden Eagles. Moses gets it blocked. Her foot shuffled. But so great defense either way by the Mustangs, and poor defense by the Golden Eagles, leaving the players wide open. Yeah. Gonna happen every time if they don't get back on the defense. Don't worry about the fast or the press. Get back on defense, preventing them from getting in the paint. But again, I am just a commentator. I am not a coach, so what I say does not mean bull pucky. Ace. So Stewart checks in for Moses. That's Sistine, or Grace Moses. Sistine's still in the game. So this is good there. 47-36. It's an 11-point game now. Golden Eagles are struggling to get any points on the board this quarter. Hart, they're going to call a foul on the ground. So we got number 31, Riley Wilkinson, checking in. She's another senior for Crane. Bronson getting ready to inbound, make a play here, get somebody open for some points. At this point, any point would matter. Bronson, they almost lost the ball. Sistine 4-2. Good to go. Brings it back down to a single-digit game. Oh, I missed it. I didn't realize they were moving that quick. Doman over to Wilkinson. Short. Foul over the back. Golden Eagle ball. So 47-38, 4:23 left in the ball game. Sistine currently 20 points. The next highest scorer would be Ella with 10. So 3-point shots is definitely not working out for the Golden Eagles. So I'm hoping that they've keep driving into the paint, draw fouls, do something, because Stewart going in. No, she gets her out rebound, puts it back in for 2. 6 or 7 point game now. Oh my gosh. We're going to call another foul. Stewart frustrated. I mean, I am too. I don't know. So that Stewart's done for the night. So great play by Stewart. The ref just didn't agree with you. Frustrating, but he's got to go on with it. So hopefully the Golden Eagles are able to continue that defense. Makes her first. This is Ballard. Again, Stewart was tackled earlier, and they didn't call nothing on that, but again, it is what it is. Just going to have to play. Good to go. Creighton's #1 for a reason. So Bronson passes to Hart. Hart to Moses. Moses going to drive it in for 2. No good. Foul. Not a jump, but a foul. So, well, if the 5-on-8 continues, I think we're going to go ahead and hopefully they can do something, man, because I'm getting frustrated, and it's hot up here, so it's not helping me none. Boys' game is probably going to be a little bit worse just because boys have higher emotions than the girls do. They put Sistine down there on the rebounds. It's a good thing and a bad thing. The only thing is Sistine, her speed's not quite the most. So rebound by So Happy to Bronson, up to Picard. Picard's going to take it down, gets it down to Moses. They can draw a foul, send them to line for a 1-and-1. Hart got the ball, got it into Bronson. Bronson for 2, no good. Doman for 2, no good. No rebounders. Out rebounded all night. So aside from the fouls, yeah, they're being out rebounded bad. So Golden Eagles are probably too late by now to make the adjustment unless they can find a miracle to go on a run. The miracle here is that Mustangs are struggling at the free throws. So another lane violation. So no free throws good there. So it means still 9 points. It's achievable. They just have to execute the offense and play defense. So Bronson going to take the ball down for the Golden Eagles. Bronson to Moses. They're calling for a play, but nobody's moving. Picard over to Hart. Picard to Bronson. Bronson for 3, no. Out of bounds, stays with the Mustangs. So, yeah, offensive. If they're not making any adjustment offensively. Their plays aren't including everybody. They're only one person moving at a time. So Crane just has that advantage because nothing's been done. No, probably too late by now to make those adjustments. Like I said, unless they make a miracle, they'd call the kick ball against anybody else, but went off her foot. 2 points for Leslie Doman. So Hart with the ball. Nobody moving on the offense. The pass was terrible. But it was tipped, so it's going to stay with the Golden Eagles regardless. So the subs are checking in. Number 31, Wilkinson. Number 23, Taylor. The Mustang Horse Range is what they're calling this place. I just noticed. So Hart over to So Happy. So Happy loses her dribble, gives it to Hart. Hart to Picard. Picard's got the ball for a 2. Finally going to call a foul on that. Picard yet to get on the board tonight for points, so hopefully she'll make these free throws. So now any fouls that the Mustangs give, which I mean, of course, they're not going to call any, Picard's going to, I mean, not Picard, but the Golden Eagles will be on the bonus. So she makes her first, gets her on the board. .203 left in the ball game, and it's 51-21. 51-41, excuse me, 51-41. Kayala makes them both. Bring it back down to single digits. 9-point game, 2 minutes left. And she's open for the 3 again. She misses it. So happy was there for the rebound, thankfully. One of those rare rebounds for tonight. Picard with the ball. Gets it to So Happy. Timeout taken. So Golden Eagles, I believe, just used their last timeout. 51-42. Yep, that's the last timeout. So they have no more timeouts remaining. So yeah, they're just gonna have to figure it out now. 51-42, 9-point ball game. Again, Golden Eagles were out rebounded tonight, and of course, like I said, it's just the adjustments. I mean, of course, they're doing great because they only lost by 16 last time, and that's a lot less from the first time they played. But unfortunately, the Golden Eagles also had Stripes playing against them, so we're gonna have to just deal with it, and it's all for experience. They're gonna move on either way. Only losses so far that the Golden Eagles had, only one loss that the Golden Eagles have had, and it's against Crane. So, and a team of Crane's, gameplay. Obviously, Crane outplayed them. Bronson lost her handle. Foul on Bronson. So play like that, it's we can pretty much call it game. They did the best they could and just couldn't get it done. Again, they can go on a 10-0 run, but they've struggled so much offensively tonight. It's kind of realistically, it's not going to happen easily. See that? Got the rebound, put it back in for 2. So now it's a 12-point game, 1:15 left. Yeah, you're getting thrown around tonight, but yeah. They didn't call that when it happened to Stewart, but they're going to call it when it happens to Moses, thank God. And now, this time, Moses will get to go to the line for the 1-and-1. So makes her first. Misses the second. Offensive, nope, just kidding. Out of bounds, tipped out by So Happy. So Beavis is checking in. And Moses is, I'm assuming, done for the night because they're taking her out. So Moses with 21 points tonight. Just a little under half the Nixyaawii points. So Hart drew a foul. So Marseilles will be going to the line for 1-and-1 opportunity. So Moses is back in for Beavis. And Taylor Joyce is checking in for Bowen. Makes the first. Good for two, down to single digits. Oh, they're calling for a pressure, but might be a little too late for that. So 56-45. Carey. 42 points, or 42.3. Yeah, the pressure D's just it's too late. That's all I can say about it is it's too late. They put pressure on at the wrong moment. They should have had it on earlier. Hart didn't get as many points as she could tonight. Bronson just can't catch a ball. I mean, that wasn't a great pass, but regardless. The Golden Eagles, man, so hopefully they're able to make the adjustments because they're a great team. This is a great Nixyaawii team this year. It is a great Nixyaawii team this year, but it's just not going to compare to Crane. So 11 seconds left, and that'll do it. Three, two, one, game. So 56-45, 11 points. They were closer than last time. But again, it was just not enough to get the job done. So bear with me. I'm just making sure I get everything figured out here. So, yep, that's the final score. Again, 56-45. Let me get over there to the scoreboard for you guys. Golden Eagles, only 11 points, like I said. They did what they could. And you never know, they might face off again at state. We shall see. Golden Eagles, I said it once and I'll say it again. You can't take away from Crane or Nixyaawii. Both are strong teams. The only thing is that Golden Eagles are out-rebounded tough, the foul trouble, and the unnecessary fouls, I should say. It was frustrating, but there's nothing you can do about it. Just play the game. Give me just a second. I'm still trying to, my internet's crashing. I'm still here, so all right. So let me run through the stats with you guys. So Mercedes Hart had only 4 points tonight. Kyala Picard only had 2 tonight. Sistine had 21. Bronson had 6. And Stewart had 12. So again, it was a great showing for the Golden Eagles. It's just that, they still had to face off against the refs tonight too. A lot of unnecessary foul calls were made. A lot of calls were missed. So, and again, out-rebounded and outscored and all that jazz too. But again, thank you all for tuning in to KCWLP Pendleton 104.1 FM. Waiatona here, and we're going to go ahead and sign out. Stay tuned for the boys game.